What's up, beautiful people? It's me, Ricky Jones Jr. back again for another video, and in this one I will be taking my kale from my Spiderfarm hydroponic system and taking it to the raised bed. So let's get to it. What's up, beautiful people, and welcome to another episode of Don't Keep Up with the Joneses. 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 Hi, y'all doing great, people? I hope your day is going well, and if not, I pray that by the end of this video it will be doing fabulous, okay? Largely because of our interaction, our time together, spent together, and the execution of this project to a beautiful masterpiece, okay? But nonetheless, like I said, I will be moving the kale from here to the raised bed because I want to see if it will grow and do what it needs to do there, because I feel like the space here isn't big enough for it. So I need to take it over there so it can bloom, grow, blossom, and do everything that it needs to do, okay? And so journey along with me. Now, if you are new to the channel, if you would, click that subscribe button. Y'all know how it goes. Turn it from a red button to a gray button. Click that thumbs up because it helps the YouTube algorithm, and we're trying to get to the people, okay? How many people? 50,000 subscribers by the end of 2022. With the help of you, we could be there that much faster. Okay, great people. So now that that's out the way, let's take that to the back. Well, let's look at the roots. I actually never pulled up the roots of the system, or excuse me, within the system, but nonetheless, we are going to do it today, and then obviously I'm gonna have to clean this bad boy out, okay? But hey, we're all about focusing on taking this from here to the back, which looks like I'll be able to take 2 of these plants to the back, okay? Because the other ones look like they just didn't make it. All right. Oh, so here's the root system right here. Oh man, it's very much so more compact than I thought it actually would be. I'm gonna actually take this out to see what happens with it, and then we'll go from here. But then if I was to pull this root system up, oh my gosh, look at that. What do you know? That's a thick system, right? So I knew that one was a good one. And then there was another one. Let me put this one back in the water until I'm precisely ready to take it to the back. And then we have this one here. Oh man, that's a thick system as well. Excuse me, root system. So we'll have 3 that we're taking to the back. Let me get some water because I do want it to sit in water while I am doing what I need to do. Largely because I know the water to the roots was the reason why it was able to live and thrive the way it was. So I don't want to separate that from taking place until it's time to get to the back. But then I need to take away some of the plastic around it as well. And then there's the sponge around the roots. Let's see what all happens. All right, great people. So now that I have over the kale from the front, from the gardening system, or excuse me, hydroponic system, I also have some sustain with the 464, which is going to be great for the roots, for the kale itself, but then also just to help acclimate the kale to the new growing medium, which happens to be soil and a raised bed. So now I'm just making some holes just to make sure that everything is here. I'm gonna go ahead and throw, it's actually 3, so I'm gonna just go ahead and make 3 holes. I'm gonna throw some sustain down here as well. Of course, a little pinch, handful scenario will do the soil good. And it is organic product, so you don't necessarily have to worry, right? And so I also have some bamboo stakes because I see, and as you all saw, they are elongated. But then they're all in here all mixed up and all that good stuff as well. So part of this project is separating the kale. Again, it was just vastly outgrowing the system. What I do want to do is take apart this plastic entrapment, which I lost a lot of the roots that way. So I'm gonna go ahead and make sure I plant this bad boy with the sponge incorporated. Like I said, I have this bamboo stake that I'm also going to put in as well as a much needed support, which I'm going to go ahead and clamp that, which, man, I lost a lot of roots separating the sponge from the plastic piece that is a part of the hydroponic system. And so prayerfully that doesn't destroy the plant, which I'm going to have to do the same here. So let me just try to loosen it up, which is why I wanted the water as well, a part of this journey. but are you know, you all are getting to see how many roots are actually a part of the growing system, even though you don't see all of these roots when you're growing. This sponge is definitely done, but hopefully these roots, let's see. All right, let me plant this one because it already separated. I planted down here, smaller. All right, so let me put a stick down there that'll help it support. And again, that's a stick. Sometimes you can use bamboo. Sometimes you just have to use what you have. All right, so come on, work with me. That's all I ask. Which I don't think I should plant this whole thing, which I am. Hey, why not? It would not separate, so I'm gonna plant the whole thing, plastic and all. Let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think? Obviously, it was safe for the hydroponic system, so I say that to say it should be safe for it to continue to grow in the ground with it. It being the plastic piece, yes, I do lose a plastic piece in the system. However, hopefully I gain some healthy growing kale in the backyard in this here raised bed. And so now I'm gonna stake it so that the leaves aren't all on the ground, because obviously that can lead to disease for the plant. And so I do want to make sure that it is up and supported in the up position, so that one, it could continue growing up, but then two, it'll survive in its new environment, which is what you'll probably have to do as well. So fun thing is, now we have 3 test subjects. As we know, one is planted with the plastic, which is the one in the middle, which I'm gonna take these leaves off that are at the bottom, because I don't want them to lead to future disease for the plant itself. I'll feed them to the chickens, to my ladies. Alright, this one I was able to separate it from the sponge. It did lose a lot of the roots in the process, so we will see the results of this one. And then the last one was already separated. I'm gonna just call that one like the tag along. Alright, let's put a support. And again, as always, I'll put links down below to the hydroponic system, to the little twisty scenarios that I'm using to help support, which I need to do this one a little bit higher. Of course, we're gonna water around the roots just to acclimate everything together in this new home. All right, great people. So I also put the fertilizer in the soil down there as well, because now the roots will have to go and search for food as opposed to just being floated around in the water and the food. Okay, so they'll have to work a little bit harder. So I did give them just a little extra help by putting the fertilizer in the ground, which you may need to do as well. But of course, you want to make sure you go ahead and subscribe, click that bell notification so that you are aware of the progress of these here kale plants now that they are in a new growing medium, okay, from the hydroponics to the raised bed, which is soil, right? And so it's going to be fun just to see how they do. And that may be a way that I start from seeds to seedling, then out into the garden if these bad boys work out well, okay? So now we have our new ladies in their new home. I'm excited for it. And yeah, you all got to be a part of it. So now I definitely need to go ahead and clean the hydroponic system so I can get some more things in it. And so yeah, make sure y'all not stay tuned because it won't be in this video, but make sure y'all come back to see how to clean the hydroponic system. Okay, great people, love you all, peace.